just tune in every week. You know what I'm saying? We'll let you know where we be and how you can get at us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
All day.
It's Mac and Dre, oh, it's Mac and Dre, oh, it's Mac and Dre, oh, it's Mac and Dre, oh.
They trying to peep the pimpin', soaking up some game. You're hustling on the low, they wanna know the name. It's Mac and Dre, oh, it's Mac and Dre, oh, it's Mac and Dre, oh, it's Mac and Dre.
Once again, it's the Mac and Dre Show. I am Mac Julian.
Andre Lamont.
And we back with another segment. So on this one, man, we kind of finna get into straight masculinity. So a lot of shit is popping around on Twitter. You got Doechii with her comments about a red flag is a straight black man or a straight man. So, you know, that's kind of controversial. And also Anthony Mackie saying that the last 20 years we've seen a decline in masculinity as we know it. So, especially like in the entertainment industry and, you know, what's going on in society. So, I like to expound on that. It's just a lot of shit going on as far as like black men, not black men, but just men in general. Because I see it across different platforms, and a lot of men are, you know, just fighting for who they are. And this is not to take anything away, because there are evil people in the world, and a lot of them are men. But there are a lot of men on the other side that ain't with that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That take care of their families, take care of their kids, that are productive people in society. And you know, a lot of shit is crazy out here. So, and a lot of times too, let's say for example, the Democratic Party, the last administration, they ain't really fuck with strong niggas like that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of woman empowerment, a lot of LGBT, nothing against the LGBT, but it was a lot of that. As far as like men, a man's man, men, I didn't really see a lot of that shit going on. I mean, I guess like the only person who you could say that with was probably Joe Biden, but Joe Biden is past his prime. So he's not really going to be that strong type that you can just look like you look at your dad or some shit like that. So,
well, the fallout from all this stuff is that men are not connecting with these thought processes that these other people have. We're not connecting with it at all. Just knowing you as long as I have, masculinity is super important. As far as how you conduct yourself, how you move. That's the only reason why we survive so long, is because we move a certain way.
right.
Conduct ourselves a certain way. So really though, I found her comments, Doechii's comments, which I've heard her name quite a bit, but I do not know who she is. I mean, I didn't.
She is a rapper.
Yeah, I didn't know who she.
She from the West. She on the West Coast. She is with TDE, I think. And she a dope rapper, man. She fire.
Okay.
I like her shit, but it was what kind of turned me off with the comments. And I don't know if they was trying to do that, but that's how it came across. If you are a straight black male, it's gonna come across wrong.
Why is that a red flag though? I mean, what is that? I wanted to listen to the comments, but I don't know.
So she was doing some type of show. I don't know what it was, but it was another girl across from her and they was talking. So the girl was like, "What are your red flags in dating?" And the red flag was straight male.
What the?
So her preference is, I think her preference is a bisexual man.
Biggest dating
Or
red
some shit like
flag.
that.
Is it being on the DL? You're on the right track. have my answer. Is it close enough? You want to guess one more time? What would be a red flag for me? Bad music taste? Oh, that is a good one, because that's one for me. That is a good one. Like, that's what you mean? You don't listen to Michael Jackson. Well, okay. This is a huge red flag for me. All right. You know what's so crazy? I was gonna say men. I was gonna say men. No, like, I mean, strike one. You're a man. Yeah. You're heterosexual. Yeah. I was gonna say, so technically, because my mind was already there, I don't think I deserve to eat a wing. I think you do, friend. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, always go with your good instinct. I think you need more sauce.
Okay, I just had to hear that right quick just to see what they're saying. So then this is what you got now. The guys are doing this too as well, where we are not getting along so much that they bashing us and we bashing them. I could give a fuck less if her red flag is a man being straight. She needs a straight motherfucking man to deal with in the first place before she do anything else. I don't understand what the fuck that means. It's so stupid. That's just dumb. But you know, you're getting a lot of that from these young chicks that don't know nothing. What you want? You want to date a bisexual dude or?
That's what she date.
Oh,
that's her preference. It's either a gay dude or a bisexual dude. So
she just wants.
I mean,
she can control.
if that's the case, I don't think she should even say anything about a heterosexual because that's not her preference. Like the red flag should have been like some shit what another bisexual dude or do or some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause that's who you date. So your red flag got to be something that's based around that.
I don't even necessarily agree with bisexual. It's in a man.
You say he's just gay.
Right. You're a gay dude that mess with women from time to time, but it's certainly not the other way around.
Huh?
You're a gay dude who mess with women from time to time, but you were not a straight dude who mess with men from time to time. That doesn't exist in our culture.
Yeah, it don't.
You can fuck 1,000 women, but you suck one dick.
I don't know how they tried to put them labels on, but
it's just a bunch of shit, everybody running in their mouth saying things that aren't conducive for connection between us as black men and black women. We are at an all-time separation right now. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. What they bringing to the table is trash. I don't even want it. I don't care nothing about what they talking about. That shit don't mean nothing to me. You'll never hear me in a term of what I think of what I want in a woman in a bad light. Now I've said a bunch of stuff about how we are at a disconnect when women are wanting all this money. They want the man to be this laundry list of things that doesn't exist. I've had said plenty of that. But pulling them down ain't gonna get us nowhere. Or them pulling us down ain't gonna get us nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't gonna happen. And that's the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard.
I think at the time they thought that shit was fire.
Shit sounds stupid.
I think they thought it was fire at the time. So I know from reading like a lot of comments, she lost a lot of men fans, like straight men. Like she lost a lot. Like, would you think she would have did that if she wouldn't have won the Grammy?
I didn't know she won the Grammy. I don't know.
Yeah, she had this was right after she won the Grammy. Right after.
What song did she rap?
Nope. I don't even know the name of her song, but I know she had music out. I just kind of checked it out, checked the flows out and shit like that. Sound pretty good. It don't sound like, it sound like she's talented and not sound like she just rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's how I just did it like that.
I just don't understand why. See, the way this goes is women do the choosing, men make themselves presentable. So literally every guy that she might have had an issue with, she chose him. She turned the other ones down, right? And then she chose
I don't
him.
even think she had issues with straight dudes because she just focused on the other dudes. I don't even think she been with straight men.
Well, she didn't say that in that particular clip, so I didn't hear that part. I know.
I don't think she been with straight men though. So I don't know, man.
Bruh. That's some weirdness right there. Why in the world would she want that? See, the women are just, they get to change quite a bit, bro. They're changing so much that they're unattractive to us traditionalists. It's becoming unattractive to me. I don't like an aggressive woman. I don't like a woman that, well, I wasn't going to talk about this, but I got to speak on it. So now, every time I go into the convenience store down here, right, I be standing behind a lady. Could be any young or old or whatever. As she's getting her things, she always getting about 4 or 5 blunt wraps to roll her weed in. And it's like, I understand lots of people smoke, but it's just to an epidemic now, bruh.
What, talking about because women smoke?
They didn't used to smoke like that when they buying stacks of blunts and stuff.
Weed, man.
I know, man, but it's getting unattractive to me to the point to where I would probably prefer a woman who didn't smoke.
I mean, I prefer a woman who don't smoke, but if she did smoke, I wouldn't be close to it. But I prefer a woman who don't smoke only because she will not be in certain circles if she ain't got to be.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's how you kind of keep your shit. Because certain circles, if she in weed circles, she around motherfuckers when she is high, and you know how influence is. You get what I'm saying? That's, if you thinking about that, that's the shit.
For me, I wouldn't really trip if she did, but she can't be like smoking when she wake up in the morning, smoking on her break at the job, smoking in the car on the way home. That's just too much, man. I can't do that, man. Maybe, occasional smoker or smoking in the evenings when she chilling out with a glass of wine. All right, that's cool. And don't get it twisted. I used to smoke, but I don't now. So I'm not a hater of the weed, but I think that's just a little too far for me. But that was just getting off on a tangent. But
yeah,
it just, the disconnect between black men and black women right now is at an all-time high, and I don't see no change coming no time soon.
Yeah, especially like when the masculinity is concerned.
They don't understand what we go through though.
Yeah, but I see women, they want masculine men.
When it suits them.
And then the other breath, they don't want masculine men.
When it suits them.
Yeah.
Like when they need something, they like masculine men. But when they want to do what they want to do, you gotta be a punk.
Yeah,
Go ahead, babe. Walk out the house with a short dress on, titties all out, stomach out. Where the fuck you going? And then guess what the worst part is about that? As soon as she get home, she take all of that shit off before you get to even playing with it or rub on it or anything. She even put some damn house coat on or some bullshit. I'm like, man, that's just terrible. It's like being with a porn star, and when she get off of work, she don't do no freaky sex to you. You can just only do regular sex to her.
Yeah.
You done did all some nasty freaky shit on the set. Then you come to the house and just lay back. Bitch, if y'all get the fuck up out of here.
I don't know how that shit worked though, man. So,
Yeah, that's on them though, man. They think it's funny too. They think it's funny, like how she laughed and all that, and the other girl said the same thing, and they just mad because don't nobody want them. Oh, the other chick, even the Doechii chick with fame she got, men don't like powerful women with money. You can barely deal with one ain't got $13 in the pocket. How the hell you gonna deal with her?
Mac World.